For decades, Ohio voters backed the presidential candidate who would go on to win the race. The Midwest state became a bellwether for presidential campaigns, in part because it represents much of America, says University of Cincinnati politics professor David Niven.
Ohio has a massive agriculture base and a massive manufacturing base and regional economic diversity. So it voted a lot like America because its economy was a lot like America.
Ohio voters twice chose Barack Obama for president, then backed Donald Trump in his 2016 win. But when Ohio voted again for Trump in his 2020 loss, it signaled the state's shift toward more conservative politics, says Republican strategist Bob Clegg.
The foundation was always there for Republicans to become more dominant in Ohio, but I think the Trump thing just intensified that and made it even more so.
Voting is much more demographic based today than it was, even when Obama was in office. And those demographics, point Ohio in a Republican direction. It's whiter than the nation. It's less educated than the nation. It's older than the nation.
That's a challenge for incumbent U.S. Senator Sherrod Brown, who last won election in Ohio 6 years ago as a liberal Democrat.
Today, the hardworking women and men of Ohio voted to continue our fight together for 6 more years. You all showed the country that progressives can win and win decisively in the heartland.
This time, Brown is running against businessman Bernie Moreno, with Republicans looking to flip the seat and regain control of the U.S. Senate. Moreno told supporters that he wears his endorsement from Donald Trump as a badge of honor.
I wonder whether Sherrod Brown is going to wear with honor his 99% voting record with Joe Biden.
One bright spot for Democrats is how strongly Ohio voters last year rejected a Republican push to limit abortion in the state. Reproductive rights activist Veronica Ingham says the result showed that Ohioans vote outside their political parties.
Americans support abortion rights and will turn out to vote to protect these rights. Voters last night made it clear that this is not a partisan issue. Ohioans across the political spectrum don't want government involved in their personal health care decisions.
But defeating Ohio Republicans on reproductive rights may not transfer to this presidential race.
When you put core value questions on the ballot, Ohioans are mainstream moderates to liberal. They are not hardcore conservatives. But when you put candidates on the ballot, they reliably vote Republican. It's one of the odd incongruities of politics.
In this presidential race, Real Clear polling averages of public opinion polls show Trump with a 10-point lead over Biden in Ohio. Scott Stearns, VOA News.